Hey everybody, welcome back to The Witcher. So we are now going to turn in the Griffin to the Nilfgaardians, and then we're going to jump immediately into trying to find the rest of this Viper School gear. So let's get going.
Make way. What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it
Are
so.
you serious?
Oh, no, no! By the gods, no!
I knew they were harsh, but I shouldn't be surprised, I guess.
What?
No more Captain Nice Guy, I suppose.
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
Well, we did slay the Griffin, as we discussed.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the Griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Okay, time constrained options. Some dialogue demand that you make a quick decision, choose your reply before the time runs out. So we're either going to be able to take the coin or turn down the coin. In this scenario, we do have time because it's paused. But I guess the implication if we turn down the coin is because, like, this is obviously a dirty operation. We don't have anything to do with these guys, but at the same time, we need the coin, and we did fulfill a contract, so kind of tough to say. But in this scenario, I think we are going to take the coin. Oh, listen, he's getting whipped. 150 crowns, I'll take it.
Mercy!
Oh, he's back here.
Guide us straight to know.
Seriously?
No more. Please, no more. Mercy! Please!
Stop!
No more. Please, no more.
Can we help this guy?
Mercy!
Stop!
Please!
Don't be unreasonable.
Whoa.
Ah!
Okay, that upsets the guards, I understand. I guess that guy's on his own. So let's talk to the weaponsmith here and just do a quick repair of anything that we need.
Spy or haggle?
Show me what you're peddling.
Okay, so we don't need to remove our upgrade. We do need to repair some of our stuff though. So this one is equipped. Let's go ahead and repair it. It's not cheap. Definitely not cheap. I wish there was an easy way to tell which one we had equipped.
So long.
Okay, so we have the Witcher Silver Sword. Okay, basic, fine. And the Kedweni Gamison. That's what I thought too, but hunting gauntlets.
Are you here to spy?
Show me.
Oh, this is where it shows equipped. Okay. I guess for the armor, we could do that because we have a little bit of the armor repair kits.
So long.
That's going to be where a lot of our money goes, for sure. The chest armor's at 100, the gloves are at 62. And it's only 15%. The trousers are 76. Okay, so these ones will be close. Alright, let's go ahead and look for this Viper quest now. Find the diagrams, find Colgrim's remains. Let's see. What's back over here? Oh, this is the, I know where this is. That's the crypt that we were in previously. There must have been another body down there. Probably just missed it when we went through the first time. Where's Rochi? Here she comes. Let's go.
Go.
Is this the same place? Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so I guess this would have been our hint.
It's gotta be.
Because we had kind of just stumbled into here. But that would have been our hint that there's obviously much more going on than meets the eye. Oh, here we go. Letter from the Witcher Colgrim of the Viper School and the Serpentine Silver Sword. Cavalry gauntlets. Alright, let's check this out. First of all, the gauntlets. Are these... slightly better resistances. Okay, to Ivar, Evil Eye, Master Witcher of the Viper School, I've now found all the legendary diagrams once belonging to our order. Certain complications have arisen, however. On the way back to our keep, I stopped to rest the night in a village in the Temerian borderlands. The blasted peasants decided to make me into their scapegoat and accuse me of kidnapping some beekeeper's brat. They took me into the local lordling's castle for interrogation, during which they found and confiscated one of the diagrams. But do not fear, I will get it back. They did not find the others. I've invoked Temerian common law and demanded a trial by ordeal instead of submitting to the whims of this baronet. My request was granted, and tomorrow I am to cleanse the baronet's family crypt of wraiths, hence him being here. I expect this will prove little trouble. Perhaps I will already have returned to our keep by the time you receive this letter. Light the furnaces, we'll have some forging to do. Okay, so that matches up with them saying, you know, we sent them in there and he never came out. And this is indeed the crypt that he never came out of, so that's super unfortunate. Let's just check the crafting diagram. And we need the Serpentine Silver Sword. So what do we need? We're short on silver ingot, emerald dust, which is very expensive. But we can also get this, what, from wraiths, I think? I believe. The ingot I'm not so concerned about. It's this emerald dust. And I don't know if wraiths will come back here or not. We could buy it, but we're also broke. Maybe we could play Gwent for money? But that's pretty much everything cleared, which is amazing. And I feel like because everything kind of has its own little story, that it's not just like, run over here, grab this thing. You know, there's actual purpose.
Will you raise a glass with me?
It's Durban now. D-E-R-V-A-N. Not Goidamar.
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that
Your
anyway?
cutting?
Durban.
Nilfgaardian. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Durban. May the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land.
Looks like everyone's getting along relatively well then.
Looking for trouble.
Look at that big trophy we've got there. Kind of proud of that, actually. It's cool. I really want to know if we can play Gwent against anybody else around here. Doesn't seem we can take those.
I'll rip off your melon and shit down your neck!
No, it doesn't look like anyone's in here.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Who are they exactly?
Who are they?
Patriots. Drinking their 7th round for Tamaria. Fist starting to itch.
Don't see any Nilfgaardians.
They'll find another foe. I'll buy some provisions for the journey.
It's gonna be
Then
us.
we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
Yeah, we're really good at that.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took 'em down to hang a golden sun there now.
I cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe
Whoa.
your son to my
Let
sister
go!
attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt!
Whoa!
Leave me be!
Oh god.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You alright?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true. What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
They won't back down now.
No, they won't.
I can see that.
Shut up!
Come on.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
I mean, good intentions. Didn't quite play out the way that he was hoping. You're kidding.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
No!
Excuses, excuses.
Oh, well, there she is.
You've not changed a bit.
Amazing.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You don't want to know.
I didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
What's the rush, exactly?
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys.
Whoa.
Or to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. For as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse?
I didn't, though I could have.
So what did he offer you exactly?
Must have been a damn good offer then. Not many things you'd give up your freedom for, and even fewer people.
The sooner we set off, the sooner you'll find out.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, cover our tracks.
I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
And just like that, she's like, we're back. That's crazy.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then...
Whoa.
Rise now!
Oh, I know where that is. Whoa, is this... Whoa!
to the audience.
What the hell is going on now?
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
It must suffice.
Thinkamere cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that chair.
Couldn't you have just called it a chair?
Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to half an inch.
What's wrong with the beard exactly?
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine, do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
How goes it? Preparations for the audience proceeding as planned?
Yes, General. The gentleman will be more or less presentable.
Who's this guy? He a barber too?
No. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Yennefer's escort. They were my men, all of them. Indeed, were. For none have returned to Vizima, have they? I truly wonder what happened on the road yesterday. Perhaps you could enlighten me. You have time. And a razor to your throat.
Well... he's not gonna believe me.
Wild Hunt killed them.
A cavalcade of wraiths dashing across the night sky. These omens of war the peasantry bubbles about. Expect me to believe that.
Frankly, I don't really give a damn.
Nordlings. We can bathe you, shave you, and clothe you, but teaching you manners, that will be a challenge.
Nice meeting you too.
Done. Shall I shave him once more, against the grain?
No. He himself is very much against the grain. That's enough. Farewell, Witcher. Or rather, see you soon.
Good. Now the gentleman may dress.
Don't tell me we have to wear your clothes too. Oh, yeah.
Sadly, I did not receive exact measurements. If the garments chafe, our tailor will adjust them.
What about my own stuff?
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
Well, at least we get some form of choice here. Okay, so we've learned about this guy. Let's actually jump in there. So, a little bit about Emir Amris. So, few names in the continent's history arouse as much terror and respect as that of Emir van Emrys, Deathwind Adin in Kap Morvad, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes, Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Matina, Ebbing and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro. He was ruler of half the civilized world, an aspiring conqueror of the other half. He was a personage whose deeds and decisions shaped the fates of whole kingdoms and populations. What then could he possibly want of a simple witcher? Uh-huh. Let's see if Yennefer's got updated. It has, actually. So the circumstances of Geralt's initial reunion with Yennefer after 2 years were quite different than he had imagined. Sorceress was not only safe and sound, but had even secured the aid of an unexpected and mighty ally, the Nilfgaardian Empire. Okay, and this guy, Morvran Vorhis, commander of the Alba Division, an officer of the highest rank, and a pure-blooded aristocrat, one who with pride could call himself a Nilfgaardian, a designation reserved only for native-born inhabitants of the Empire's capital and its immediate surroundings. At the time of their first meeting, Geralt had no idea what an important person had been assigned to the task of asking him a few routine questions. Knowing the Witcher, however, knowledge of Morvran's rank and status would not have made much difference. Okay. And do we have any updates on Vez? I don't think so. Okay, cool. I just want to see if there's anything else we can do in here.
I have no time.
The opposition in Nilfgaard? Is he gonna be mad if we take this? Hope not.
Be so kind and do not disturb.
The Wonders of Zerrikania. Cool.
A shame I have no time.
Gnomish prankings? That makes sense to be in a... A sword for witches, hello. Okay, before we choose our outfit here, let's go through the books that we just found. Okay, so we've got a few. The opposition in Nilfgaard, let's start here. While Nilfgaard's emperor wields absolute power, harshly crushing the slightest sign of disobedience, opposing forces continue to exist within the empire. By this I do not mean the disgruntled leaders of conquered provinces, but the magnates within the city of Thousand Towers who are unhappy with the current leadership. This conflict between the emperor and the noble houses of Nilfgaard, the capital, dates back many years. All the princes of the blood and magnates expected their ruler to wed one of their daughters and sire an heir with one of their own. The emperor, however, had other plans. This proved a slap in the face for all the great families from which he refused to take a bride. The Nilfgaardian opposition patiently waits for the emperor to slip up, for some event to occur which will weaken his authority, be it an economic crisis or a defeat in battle. A secret conspiracy lies ready to seize such a moment to incite the disaffected, assassinate the emperor, and carry out a coup d'etat, culminating with one of their own number ascending to the throne. For obvious reasons, only a few limited people know of this conspiracy, but any shrewd observer of Nilfgaardian politics can read the signs of its workings. So long as men are men and the world is as it is, certain dynamics will forever remain the same, and the discontented will escape from subversive societies with their secret signs and hidden agendas. Okay, so that's not too surprising. What about Zerrikania? During my many travels, I have seen countless extraordinary places. The primeval wilds of Brokalone, with trees so high their tips disappear into the clouds, dwarven chambers carved into the guts of the Mahakam Mountains, with walls plated in pure gold, the ice palace of Pont Vanis, adorned with stained frost windows, yet none of these made such an impression on me as did the rightly famed Zerrikania. Yet, while I was traversing the fiery mountains, I feared disappointment awaited me on the other side. I had heard many a fantastic tale about Zerrikania, about its trackless sands, burnt white by the sun, its golden-scaled dragons weaving their nests amidst the dunes, its hunchbacked horses able to survive weeks without even a swallow of water, yet none seemed to me at all plausible. I was sure all these sensations were but the figments of some bard's overreactive imagination. I know that this will be hard for you to believe, dear reader, as it once was for me, but all of the unbelievable tales are true. Not only that, during my many months of travel, I came across wonders far surpassing those any prior travelogues mentioned. I saw temples dedicated to the worship of dragons. I heard their voice, almost human, but reverberating with 1,000 echoes. I met warrior maids clad in leopard skins, tattooed from head to foot, and giving no ground to witchers in mastery of the blade. I saw mages who channeled power from fire. I saw seemingly harmless flies whose solitary bite would make a man fall into a deep slumber, never to awake save to die. In short, Zerrikania is a land where the fantastic is normal and the impossible occurs daily. Okay, I would love to go there. Gnomish prankings. Scrub the greasings from a dog's ear, soak into cotton twine, place in a new lamp of greenish hue, and set said lamp betwixt an eager crowd. Forsooth shall they swear that a dog's head they behold, and this shall be no sorcery, but good betidings. For the Prince of Eleanor's nuptials, a paltry gnome armed with a miniature cutlass behid himself in a pie. When guests partook of the princely banquet, anon jumped out the besabred gnome, giving a terrible fright to all at first, then causing such merriment once the jest was figured. A cynocephalus, or a doghead in our tongue, a beast that is in the wastes of the Zangwar dwells, has the corpus of a man but the head of a dog. The Prince of Eleanor did not receive such a specimen from those far-off lands. The cynocephalus lets stream its urine with the tolling of every hour, both day and night, and this is why the Zangbarians engrave its likeness on timepieces and compasses. Okay, the gnomes are weird. A sword for witches. Who are the hunters, you ask? Folk like you and yours, I reply. The decent kind, hater of lies, doers of good. The kind who live according to the gods' laws, and nature's laws too. Those disgusted by the machinations of witches, magicers, and non-humans. Oh, it's a sword for witches, not witchers. Okay. All that separates us from the common folks is that we've the courage to take up arms, to defend our lands from evil, to slice out the gangrene that eats from within us. We haven't a leader, we haven't forts or land, though God-fearing Radovid supports us with his gold at times. We've not sworn him, nor any other ruler, any oath. We serve only the eternal fire, and we listen only to our own conscience. Who can join us? Any who is right of soul and sound of body. You can find us in every larger city in the north. We will give you board, lodging, and weapon. We will explain how to spot the telltale signs of evil, birthmarks in strange and arcane shapes, smooth skin on a matron aged more than 30 springs, and black cats kept in the yard, to name but a few. We will show you how to defend yourself from witchcraft, how to tame and snuff out magic elements with dimeridium. We actually have found some dimeridium. We will instruct you how to squeeze the sinner's darkest secrets out of them with a hot iron, and how to grant them cleansing death with the help of sacred fire. Okay, cool. Those are interesting. I'm glad we actually checked for that. Now, we've got 3 different outfits here. Which one shall we choose? We've got this one. None of them really suit us. That's the problem. I'm thinking the one on the right. Is it not the same as this one on the left? No, this one's got more patterns. And this one's more blue, but this one's more black. But pattern black. But at least the collar's not frilly like this one. I'm thinking we're gonna go with this one. But what I'll do is I'll end the video here. When we come back, we'll choose this. I imagine we'll go have our meeting with the Emperor. And yeah, that'll be interesting. I don't suppose we can actually go shirtless. No, it doesn't look like it.
This might come as news to the gentleman, but a towel wrapped around one's waist is not fitting attire for an audience. The gentleman will kindly dress.
Yeah, I'm starting to get that vibe. Anyways, we are freshly shaven, we look clean, and we'll be throwing on one of these robes very soon. So wish me luck, guys. We'll see you soon. Take care, and goodbye.